All right, hello and welcome to this weather update. It is almost 11 o'clock. I know I'm a little late tonight. Sorry about that. But we've got some thunderstorms closing in on our area. We've got a couple of downpours here and there. But for the most part, it's been a dry day, although very windy out there. And we're going to go right now and look at the radar. So this is the latest radar right now that we have. And you can see the line that is now cutting through New Jersey. And it's moving kind of slowly, actually. And there's another little cluster of some downpours. Looks like they're heading for the Twin Forks. These had developed, and there were actually some warnings for them over New Jersey. And if we look at the map right now here, the weather map, you'll see special marine warning actually is out for that storm. And then we have severe thunderstorm watch in New Jersey, flash flood warning, and it looks like parts of Morris County, and a severe thunderstorm warning around Trenton and Philadelphia, along with that severe thunderstorm watch that's going to be going to around midnight for New Jersey. All right, it's mainly New Jersey that is under the threat of this. But let's take a look at the latest radar here from the Mount Holly office, so you get an idea of what's going on. You can see it looked like there was a tornado warning with one of those. Yeah, that looked like a tornado warning. But this is the line moving slowly but steadily in our direction, and it'll probably be here around midnight. It's not moving that fast, and it still might weaken. There's not a whole lot of lightning with it. There's some lightning. There's a few lightning strikes here and there, but not a lot of lightning with this. But the main risk is going to be strong winds and possible hail, especially the wind aspect of things is what we've got to worry about here. So let's go take a look at our current observations across the area, and you can see Long Island is in the 50s, 55 at Islip. But then as you head west, you see, contrast this with New Jersey, where it is a lot warmer there, in the 60s right now. And look at these wind gusts still continuing, a 34-mile-an-hour wind gust at Seagirt. Winds are a little less on Long Island than they were earlier. Is that Islip? That's Shirley. But let's take a look at the way the day was at Islip at some of these wind gusts that we were dealing with today. All right, so you can see we had some wind gusts up into the 30s here. This is Islip. Actually, let's move this back. There are a lot of observations. The winds were really gusty in the afternoon, too. We had some pretty strong winds as well, gusting up to 30, 35 miles an hour. That was around 5:10. So you could see some pretty strong wind gusts here. And that's resulted in some scattered power outages. 36-mile-an-hour wind gusts. And this is Islip. I'm sure that there'll be some peak wind gusts to report in certain areas. See, JFK's got a wind gust to 31. All right. And it's damp out there, dew point 55. We're at 100% humidity. Let's take a look at JFK and see what they have for winds here. Oh, yeah, look at that. See, they had gusts. They were gusting even higher. Look at that. They had a gust to 52 in one of the heavy showers there that hit around 9:15. And those showers are going to help bring those strong winds down. You can see there's some gusts to 41, gusts to 41. So these are some of the winds that we've been dealing with. Gusts over 40 miles an hour. Definitely have been happening today, which is, I don't know why they did not issue a wind advisory for our area. They certainly should have issued a wind advisory. So we put the dew points onto the screen here, and you'll see dew points in the 50s. Look at Jersey, even worse. Look at Lakehurst here, 63, dew point 59, south wind at 22, gusting at 31 because the wind is not off the water and it's off the land. That means that it's going to be even worse for them. So let's look at some of the observations at Lakehurst here and look at some of their wind gusts. Not as high as JFK, but very warm day today in Jersey. We're going to go actually look at the highs now. So we're going to go look at the high temperatures for the day. We'll shift this over to the historical side, and we'll look at the high temperatures across the area. And you will see that, why isn't it showing up? Let's see if we can get it. All right, so Long Island, 57 at Islip, 57. So generally around 57. As you get into Nassau, it gets a little warmer. We had some low 60s in Nassau County, 61 at LaGuardia. Now, in Central Park was quite warm. Central Park got up to 66 degrees. And then as you get into Jersey, look at this. It looks like that. Is that Newark, 74 there? Or is that Newark? No, that says Brooklyn. So let's see. Let's find Newark. Newark was 70, so yeah, I think this is Newark over here. So they were 70, and then as you go further south into Jersey, not quite as warm out as it could have been because there were a lot of clouds around. The sun did not come out. But it was still much warmer there. Their high in Lakehurst was 68. So, yeah, it's and it was even warmer these thunderstorms are over this area that got the warmth, and that's where they're getting that energy. But I think once they approach this more cooler marine air, I think they should weaken given their slow movement. The other thing I want to look at also is precipitation. So let's look at that, and let's go back to 2 p.m. because some areas have gotten quite a bit of rain. That's where these flash flood warnings are. 1.65 at the Broadway station, wherever the hell that is. Pequest doesn't say where these stations are, and they're kind of shaded out, but this is in western New Jersey somewhere. Doesn't say where these stations are, which is a little annoying. I don't know why that's not their amount, but I believe these are like around Morris County or so. Actually, no, this is Morris County. So this is like western Jersey, I think like Warren County. Yeah, you can see the higher amounts over there because some of the storms have been training over the same areas over and over and over again. And that's what's causing this. So when we go to the Ventus Sky, and I just want to go to the... Well, actually, we can, I think we can do this with Ventus Sky. Let me see if I can do this with Ventus Sky and the wind speed. Okay, if I go to wind speed, all right, I can change this to show you what it's like. Let's go to 1,500 meters. Look at how strong the winds are at 1,500 meters up. 73 miles an hour, 78 miles an hour. These are the kind of winds that we've been dealing with today, and that's the kind of wind that could get brought down to the surface by any of these showers or thunderstorms that can come on through. All right, so that's some pretty strong wind. That's an LLJ, a low-level jet ahead of the cold front that we're getting. So when we look at this, and this is sort of like just a now-casting situation, but you can see the line slowly inching its way toward our area. The other thing that we need to look at also, it's been a factor, is there's been some power outages today. Scattered power outages. Let's go and take a look. Right now, 420 outages reported. Not too many at PSEG Long Island. There was a few thousand customers out. There was actually a particularly large outage in the North Merrick area around late this afternoon. But anyway, let's take a look and see what this. Obviously, this is kind of like a now-casting situation, but we can look at the models and see what they say. We can look at the latest 01Z HRRR, and it kind of just shows them fizzling out, but then we have scattered showers. That'll linger around a little bit into the early part of tomorrow, and then another chance for more scattered showers later on Friday as well. So it won't be a completely dry, sunny day. There will be some instability. And let's go look at the dew points and winds. So you'll see that strong southerly flow, and then tomorrow the winds go westerly. That'll slowly bring in drier air, especially as we get towards Saturday. With a light west to a wet northwest to west, and then maybe southwest later on in the day flow. If we look at the temperatures, you'll see here temperatures the temperatures will drop after getting quite warm. You see, after midnight, once those thunderstorms hit that line passes, the temperatures will drop from the 50s over Long Island and from the 60s over New Jersey into the 40s, probably the mid to upper 40s, and then tomorrow. We'll have temperatures near normal, low 50s for highs, and then it will get colder overnight. We'll see the temperatures drop into the 30s, and then for Saturday, we'll see temperatures around normal, probably around 50 degrees or so, and then there will be a sea breeze coming in the afternoon. You can sort of see that right there that will come in. We'll briefly look at the RGM and look at the sky situation. See how the sky will be. I think tomorrow we'll have plenty of clouds around. With the instability, there may be some peaks of sun in the afternoon, but it will be Saturday that I think will be the nicer day. Though the cirrus will be organizing off to the west, I think we'll have a mostly sunny day. That cirrus probably won't become a problem until around sunset. And then Sunday, we'll be dealing with some clouds, and that actually looks like we could be dealing with some more precipitation again. Let me look at this. Yeah, so we'll be dealing with another chance for rain perhaps on Sunday with this wave that comes in. Let's see if the NAM goes far enough out. It does not. So we really can't see it. Oh, there it is. So there's this little wave that's going to come in and bring us a couple of showers, perhaps midday Sunday, and then it'll move away. Other than that, it looks like Saturday is going to be the better day. But I want to get back to the severe weather and see what the latest goings on with this line is. I want to go to the our weather service here, and you can see there it is right there. There are a couple of really strong thunderstorms on here. Here, let's take a look at this. 65 in the city right now, so still pretty warm. Yeah, it looks like some pretty heavy rain up there. Let's see where this is heading. So, you see, it looks like that is going to go to the north of us. And then what will happen is there's a weaker part of the line over here. So that's why I'm thinking that we may not see it, though. This could always flare up again. So we have to watch this as it moves east and see if... But honestly, I think when it hits the marine air, once it gets east of New York City, and it goes from the air, that warm air in the 60s to air in the 50s, it's going to lose a lot of its punch. The other thing, I almost forgot, I wanted to show you underground as well. Let's do that, and then I'll wrap it up. So... you'll see this kind of shows the story here. 50s over Long Island, mid-50s, and then as you head west, especially once you get toward Manhattan and Staten Island and New Jersey, you can see temperatures are in the 60s, mid-60s, so a lot warmer there. And you can sort of see, let's see if we can see where this front is. Yeah, there it is. You can see the cooler air in Pennsylvania, so that will be getting into our area after midnight tonight. But anyway, if there are any severe thunderstorm warnings, stay tuned to the community post. I'll probably post something up there, but I really don't think we're going to see. Let me refresh this one more time. I really don't think we're going to see severe weather on Long Island. See what's going on here. The stronger cell is going to be going to the north, so Connecticut might get into that, and then there's another stronger cell that's another part of the line that's over Trenton. But I really don't see any severe weather. And then if we look at the lightning level, there really hasn't been a whole lot of lightning here. So that's another way to gauge the strength of these storms. Oh, well, there is over here. So it's, again, this cell that's over, it looks like northeastern New Jersey that is moving northeastward. That is the cell that is going to hit. Again, if we look at the radar here, you'll see that's this cell right here that is going to be heading into northern. It might graze the North Shore, so I'll have to watch this and see. I mean, if anything significant does approach our area, maybe I'll do another update on it. But that is going to wrap up this weather update. So thanks for watching. And just kind of hang tight tonight. Stay indoors until this passes. Unless you want to watch the storm, of course. But I have no plans to. So not tonight anyway. So have a good night.